Good morning, salutations, welcome. Once again, this is supposed to be a morning hit, more like an afternoon hit. That situation. Hope everyone's doing well today. We're just going to talk about just a little burnout, what people may be feeling, what people may be going through. Really, just how the new year feels to me, sort of. And what I feel like a lot of us may be going through, whether you're a content creator, 9 to 5 work, whatever, parent, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you feel me? I ain't really got too much fear today. Try to make the morning hit the simplest of my segments, I guess. Just a question I have. Honestly, when was the last time you woke up anywhere and didn't already feel behind? You didn't feel late, you know what I'm saying? Not late behind, but behind on finances, behind on rest, just behind on life, period. You know what I'm saying? And somehow we're looked at as we still need to smile, we still need to laugh, we still need to function type situation. Is what we got today. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it's how do you push through when you feel the burnout? You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest question to myself. Because it's like, I still got to make these videos. Still got to spend time with my kids. Still got to have some time for me to relax and get back in the mode. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot that comes with this shit. We're going to get into it. This is loosely based on the stuff around me, so it's kind of a local situation. Hope y'all can understand that, why I'm choosing to do it that way. Because what's better than where you stay at? You know what I mean? What really hits home more than where you lay your head, you know? So, this is just what I'm feeling this morning, this evening, afternoon, whatever. As far as it's the southern work trap, that's what I'll call it, or the work trap in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people out there, like, let's keep it a buck. You got women out here that can just show their tits, and they'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? It's the women that come on that know. It's just a majority of horny dudes that's just on their live, and that's where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one lady, like, she's not even like fine. She just have her tits out the whole life. She wears something very low and revealing, and niggas just chime in on that shit, just hoping that she would talk to them. And really, all she does is bash this dudes and talk about how much she takes BBC. Basically, like, on some, I ain't seen a dick I ain't like type shit. You know what I mean? And, like, it's for the women out there that, you know what I'm saying, actually working their ass off type shit, not just using what they got to get what they want on some Players Club ass Ronnie shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, when do these roles or this fucking shit flip? You know what I'm saying? Because in the South, we were raised like a kind of certain way, you know? You work, you don't complain, you just figure it out. And that mindset builds strong people, but that mindset was built for some things that have changed as of late. For one, cheaper rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember my mom ever paying this much for fucking rent for some bullshit. You know? Or you locked in for the rest of your life for some shit that ain't gonna last the rest of your life. Like, you know, like that's one thing about mortgages I don't get. They want you 30, 50-year payment. Nigga, you might not even have 30 or 50 years left, nigga. Like, and then it just reverts to your kids, and then now they got the debt. You know what I mean? Unless you put it in a trust fund. You know what I mean? Like it was built for one income households where the husband could work, go make the money, and the wife could stay home with the kids. You didn't need 30,000 babysitters and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was a different world. You know what I'm saying? Which was a great show, but it's slower news cycles. This was built for fewer emergencies, actual, real, enjoyable off time, where it was something that meant something to you and your kids. Y'all could plan a day and do something together. You know what I'm saying? That version of the world, that version of life, that version of the South, that version of Louisiana, that version of wherever, does not seem to exist anymore. And it's kind of sad because it's the world. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I knew the world was gonna go to shit. Kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you've been hearing from forever. Well, I can say since the 5th grade. Oh, yeah, y'all know the world gonna end soon. Jesus gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? And, like, honestly, I don't think adults really thought about, don't bring your ass back there. Get out the room. Good morning to you, too. Like, it's just, even that, like, you, like, bro, you have 10 minutes to wake up before everybody's in your face, in your grill. Hey, what we doing today? Hey, how you? You good? You need anything? No, I just woke up. You feel me? It's coming from a beautiful spot, but at the same time, like, you got to get yourself together before you can interact with the world type shit. Honestly, if life were a game right now, it'd be like playing Elden Ring. The enemies and life hits hard. There's no clear direction. And there's definitely constant punishment and blowback for whatever you may, you know what I'm saying, be doing. Like, the reason I hate this shit is, like, one of the reasons why I really dislike this shit is because I'm so used to my wife now. I'm used to Shidoria being home. I'm used to her. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but not at my beck and call, but it's accessible to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Ma, could you do this for me? You know what I'm saying? Because I know she at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like now with her working 12s, it's like, bro, that shit loading. And then they fucked around and didn't pay her, which is some crazy ass shit. How do you work for the state and don't get paid? And I'm sorry. Shout out to deputies, cops, police officers, because y'all niggas ain't get paid, bro. On me. Y'all ain't getting nowhere near paid as much as y'all should, bro. And that shit really fucked up because, like, you got motherfuckers risking their life. Not like some who sit their faggot asses in the motherfucking office and just dictate shit, but ain't gonna never come to help and do a motherfucking thing for their deputies. But that's neither here nor there. And some of these motherfuckers ain't even been to post and still want to be a lieutenant. Like, get the fuck out of my face. You can't even finish post, but you want like you Billy Badass. I would deflate your stupid ass. All right. But that's just me ranting a little bit. But it's also, we have GTA online economics right now. Everything costs way too fucking much, bro. Like, you remember when you was going to the store on San Andreas and you was like, damn, if I had to pay for that burger, I wouldn't pay for it. But now we got those exact fucking prices right now today in real life. Basically with those economics of GTA, it's like everything costs too much. The grind never fucking ends. And that's what I feel like they want. Like, they want you to stay in this fucking whirlwind of fucking just grinding yourself out till you die. And then they make it to where, like, if you rest now, you basically look at it as weak. You know what I mean? Like, I took me a day yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't post shit for nobody. You might have saw me on Threads for a little bit. You might have, yeah. And I threw up a couple shorts, but I'm more so using this for intent. Like, the beat detective's not coming every fucking day, you know what I'm saying? The beat detective is gonna be twice a week. Toon Talk, maybe 1 or 2. But this morning hit is gonna be every day. It's gonna be my start with y'all to get myself consistent, you know what I'm saying? And talk a little shit with y'all, whoever may be on here, whoever may not be on there. And then they fucking over me because I got a strike too. So like now I know my shit finna be fucked up till March. So I'm just gonna grind this shit out. Like, YouTube ain't gonna stop me. Ain't shit gonna stop me. Like, I'm still gonna keep posting. Still gonna be trying to get myself in and out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep doing what the fuck we doing. We gonna keep grooving how we grooving around this bitch. Ain't shit gonna stop nothing. You know what I mean? I might bring y'all something else tonight. Who knows? You know what I mean? But I'm not just throwing out shit this year. I'm trying to actually strategically put out shit. You know what I'm saying? What goes with what? So you ain't watching shorts here and shorts there and it ain't got shit to do with the last video I put out, you know? Right now I feel like the inflation is baked into the system. Just like GTA. Like, it's just high, period. You know what I'm saying? High crackhead right now. You know what I'm saying? For everybody, you know? So I'm just letting y'all know I feel the shit. I'm just giving you my comparisons on what works for me. You know what I'm saying? And this feels like when I first heard about Cyberpunk 2077. When I first started playing Cyberpunk 2077. This shit feels unfinished. One patch or one bug can literally fuck everything else up. So one bug breaks other things. And then the promises or the shit that we're being told we're gonna get or may get doesn't match real reality of what's gonna really happen. Hey mama. Hey, you want to play with there you go. Hey, love my baby. Where you gonna go? I think Yanni up. You wanna check on Nani? All right. I love you, girlie. But yeah, nonetheless, I mean, it's like they put all these forces in place, but yet they don't they don't ask. Well, they basically ask us, why aren't we winning? Like, look at all the shit y'all got put, you know what I'm saying, put up for a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to fake them while y'all really living this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to dress well so people think I have it when I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Which is why you see me in motherfucking sweats and the hoodie. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm here to impress myself, you know? Like, and this is just real day-to-day shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real day-to-day issues and things that conflicts that we come across that we may not talk about as parents, as adults, just in general. You know what I mean? And it's like this. Like, for me, I clock out, right? But I'm still a dad, still a husband, I'm still a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, your brain never really clocks out of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really have that chance to really decompress or like finish one thing and start something else. You know what I mean? Like, you get the stupid ass work texts after hours and shit when they know you can clock out and went home. School emails, family group chats, weather alerts, fucking CCTV crime alerts, insurance notices, bill notices. You know what I'm saying? And then you finally sit down at night. Maybe it's in Lafayette. Maybe it's in BR. Maybe it's in the NO. Maybe it's just in your hometown, wherever you may be. Maybe it's Tejas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's Houston. You know what I mean? Springtown. You know what I mean? Sugarland. It don't matter. Conroe. Fuck. it don't matter. And when your body rests, but your mind is still scrolling, still planning, still worrying. You know what I'm saying? That's the exact reason why rest doesn't feel restful anymore. You know what I mean? And that's why I try so hard to keep my shit intact. Because it's like, I know she works with us. She don't need no reason to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't need shit bothering her. She don't need shit. The kids messing with her. None of that. Just let her sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I remember them days. You know what I mean? And they suck. And I hate it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I hate it because it affects how I feel. But also, if that's what she wants to do, and this is what's helping her career, I got to sit back and just play my role, you know? So it's like, I'm just going to try to do what I can today, you know what I'm saying, to make it easier for her, you know what I'm saying, and myself, because it's like, I feel like if you can serve someone else, then that makes you better as a person. Now, it's a lot of times we don't like to serve others because we may be going through our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We may be feeling like, what about me, Lord? You know what I'm saying? We all go through them times. It'd be like, you done did so much for people. Then you'd be like, what about me? You know what I'm saying? What about chopped liver around the piece? You know what I mean? It's like the news is so fucking depressing. Excuse me. And that's why I really try to keep up when necessary. Like, you turn on the news down here, another multi-car pileup, another drunk driver done hit somebody on I-10, on 16, Demco Entergy outages during heat advisories and, you know what I'm saying, and winter storms and shit. Insurance companies dropping you, pulling out at the last minute so you don't get your woo-wah. You know what I'm saying? Property taxes is jumping like crisscross around this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Schools are asking the parents to fill the gaps and fill the needs that they should be filling. Don't get me wrong, you still have some good teachers, but overall the schools suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, like some you have some good teachers, but they just at the wrong school. They trying to give back and they ain't getting no, you know what I'm saying? The schools don't help them. And then the teachers looking at the parents. Yes, it starts at home. But what are the teachers really delivering to our kids now? Every time you turn around, it's a teacher either touching a kid, doing something weird with a kid, some outlandish shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nobody gonna play with you when it comes to their child. And then y'all choosing to play really dangerous games. Like, come on, bro. And I feel like teachers are giving kids more trauma than they are life lessons, than what they supposed to be. Where's a piece of Miss Johnson, child to Miss White? You know what I'm saying? They took care of it. They took care of my black ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, gave me my first job. Real shit. Took care of me during the summers. House was always open to a nigga. You feel me? Helped me get better over the summer type shit. I miss them type of teachers that you didn't have to beg them to be in the community. They was already there, nigga. I could walk to Miss Johnson's house. You feel what I'm saying? Anytime. I go to Miss White house. Anytime. You did me? So them the teachers I remember. You know what I'm saying? The ones that was really down and through there with it. You know what I'm saying? But she knew y'all had beef and shit. She stopped at that shit. That shit, you don't bring that shit here. You feel me? But outside of school, oh yeah, we go text that ass. But that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just me how I feel about schools and teachers. Like, don't nobody give a fuck no more. Like, teachers probably burnt out too. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing this from my uncle probably 20 years ago. Like, these kids ain't listening. These kids want to do their own thing and they want to fight the teacher. So it's like, bro, who gonna really put their life on the line for kids who ain't got no home training? You might have had a good teacher, but ran them away because you was being a dick and bullshitting in class. You know what I'm saying? And then they report to us so much crime, but yet there's no resolutions. There's no solutions to that shit. Zero, goose egg. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really drives me is like, I feel like if it wasn't for Crime Stoppers, they wouldn't be on shit. If it wasn't for so many motherfuckers who want to do their job for it, then I don't think they would be really, it'd be like it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they do figure out is because the motherfucker told. Ain't because they doing diligent work or some shit. But all in all this shit that I just named and talked about, all those instances, all those things, is delivered like background noise, static, if you would. And your nervous system, which is what I'm getting to learn about, doesn't hear it that way. It instantly goes into survival mode and it just hears threats, things that could harm me, things that could hurt me, to change my way of life, my way of living. That's what your nervous system is. And I'm trying to tune into mine this year. You know what I'm saying? If I'm tired, I'm just fucking tired. I'm not pushing through that shit. I got 5 more in me. No, if my body, nervous system, hey, you're exhausted, sir, I'm laying it the fuck down. Y'all won't see me. I'm gonna fall, fade to black. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And you surround yourself with that type of shit or that type of thinking or those type of ways of life or situations, which you may or may not can't help. That shit's all day, every day. You know what I mean? So it's like you might want to turn on the news intake because that shit ain't really good for your nervous system right now. It ain't giving you nothing that's beneficial or positive to your body. You know that to your brain. And you have to think about that shit. Like we are what we consume. You consume mindless shit, you're gonna be a mindless dummy. You consume shit that's beneficial to you and yourself, you may become a better person, but that's still a choice. You know? We're gonna get into some of these money pressures. So let's talk money for real. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, groceries at Rouse's cost more, but the bag is lighter. You feel what I'm saying? You go into stores now getting 5 items, and that may cost you $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what we're paying for meat. Shit that used to be $1 is in there $5. You feel? Gas goes up, but your general pay doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, rent has jumped up so high, even in the quiet or, you know what I'm saying, the rural areas. You know what I'm saying? And home insurance is double for some people overnight. So people stop planning so much now. I think that's why you see less of the, you know how the 90s, you would see movies all the time, camping trips or the, you know, goofy movie, prime example. You know what I'm saying? Camping trip, road trip. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even I remember one as a kid. We went to San Antonio, went to Fiesta, Texas. Me, my cousin, and my other cousin. Worst fucking trip of my life. That nigga peed in the bed. So that wasn't cool. But shout out to the homie. Shout out to Cuzzo, wherever you may be. Shout out to Ashley, wherever you may be, love. Hope you're doing well. But nonetheless, it's just, I remember that was just the thing to do back then, was to get away, go do some shit. But with that being said, where people stop planning because you got so much shit going on, shit so much higher. Like I keep saying, the 100 is the new 20. Nigga, you spent $100 now before you fucking blink your eyes. Like, and you didn't get shit. You didn't get nothing to amount to shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have what you gotta have, but $100 for like 5 to 6 items is crazy work. I mean, you can come out there with maybe 10, but you still go spend $100. Like that $100 that's gonna get broke regardless. And it's like, I don't know. I remember them being put up in the booby bra purse thing. Now it seems like women stay going in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Men stay going in that wallet. You know what I'm saying? Vacations are gone. Savings or lack thereof, or savings are there, but I don't think they're as big as they once were. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in the 90s, early 2000s, you could save up about 2 racks, 2-3 racks. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a regular ass job. But now it's way different, bro. And then dreams are definitely postponed a lot nowadays, I feel. Like, oh, like for me, I've been saying I was gonna buy this fucking beat machine for the longest, but shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not saying that my dreams are postponed. I still find a way to get my beats to y'all and whatnot. You know what I mean? But it's just when you want to upgrade, you may not be always able to upgrade. You know what I mean? So you have to make do with what you got. You feel me? Um, I just feel like this is now the world of survivor's math or survival math. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no more freedom in how you spend your money. It's like every penny is accounted. As soon as that direct deposit hits, as soon as that check is cashed, you already done. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, like, don't nobody give a fuck about the working motherfuckers. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I always try to better your life no matter what position you're in. But it just seems like at some point, like, you're not being lazy. You're just trying to survive, you know? But this is also all those previous points or why I feel like cannabis is popping up everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even that shit is high. You feel me? Like, going to the dispo is high, nigga. Like, don't let them lie to you. At least in Louisiana, I don't know how it go for recreational states, but that medical shit, 68, nigga, I ain't paid that shit since '07. And I wouldn't even smoking it. You feel me? Like, uh-uh. And then you taking a risk either way it goes because it's like that shit might be some bullshit, might be super dry, maybe some crumbly shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I feel like states, keep trying cannabis and hemp and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say medical marijuana or medical cannabis has expanded in the South and just all over the states. Flower legalized through pharmacies, and patients using it for what? Chronic pain, anxiety, PTSD, insomnia, or just maybe no escape to what life is bringing to them. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not saying that you should use cannabis as an escapist. No, I'm not. But I understand that time where you just like, damn, it's like being in a video game, you can't quit. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't no resets. It ain't no, I can do this later, or I can skip this or manipulate that. No, nigga, like, you living this shit out to the end. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are trying to make life tolerable. Like, people can paint that shit on the outside for as long as they humanly can. But all in all, some people may need a joint or a dab or a vape hit to get one full night of sleep peacefully, to calm overzealous, overrunning, overstimulated nervous system stuck in fight or flight or freeze. You know what I'm saying? And like, I dig that shit because I've been there, And it's like I try my best to keep myself from there, but when you really doing the shit, they got shit to do. Yeah, this gonna fall on your lap a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But you also trying to self-regulate in a system that's not slowing down. It's like working at a factory. You start off at a pace. All right, I'm cool with this one. Working. Then all of a sudden, the motherfuckers start flying by your ass. Shit just start flying by you. Like, what the fuck? But you're doing the best you can to regulate yourself to keep up, but you're not keeping up. You feel what I mean? And I feel like that's how cannabis ties into the economy or what's going on in it. And then you look at anime ties in cannabis and those previous problems. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's why everybody is turning to anime. It is because they see those life lessons, those things you're going through, those slice of lives that they like. You know what I'm saying? And they can see a relatable situation in the anime versus their real life. Or maybe they figure out, hey, maybe I should keep going. Maybe I shouldn't give up because I watched, you know what I'm saying? Like certain animes. Like just for example, like in Naruto, forced to mature early, like a lot of us, but still yet got blamed for everything. You know what I mean? Attack on Titan, just closed, just finished. You know what I'm saying? But that even right there, the cycles you didn't choose to be in. You know what I mean? Jujutsu Kaisen, trauma is normalized, and rest is really never allowed. Does these sound familiar to real life shit? You know what I'm saying? Demon Slayer, grief turned into purpose. And how many of us have to do that? All last year. Probably started your year, same thing. You have to turn your grief into purpose somehow, some way. You know what I mean? And make this shit mean something. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite, My Hero Academia. Gonna pull this bitch out because I got it. Just wanna, yeah, slight work, But My Hero Academia, smiling through burnout. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of us? I just mentioned it. Do this shit every day. You go to work, put on the clothes, put on the smile, put on the facade, put on the face, put on the, you know what I'm saying? The attitude. But you really low key burnt the fuck out. Tired. And then as soon as you get home, you got a big ass guy on ice cream and the TV show home. Just trying to regulate yourself again and decompress from the bullshit. So all in all, the anime that you may watch may correlate with, they aren't fantasies. They're almost like little emotional documentaries with healing power, you know? And I feel like all these tie together, even gaming, like it's a generation adapting without too much structure because grandma's still trying to be what she want to be. You know what I'm saying? She's still trying to pop it and drop it, and do some shit on her side. So you ain't got no mamas and Diaz and big mama names no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's passing down games and shit. You do have some, but it's not like it was back in the G. You know what I'm saying? And we all feel like carrying an invisible pressure to make it, to be the change in our family, to be the generational wealth in our family. You know what I'm saying? Also stuck in a system we didn't design. You know what I mean? And still having to show up anyway. Like knowing you getting underpaid and still showing up every day on time, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it's just so crazy how there's so many different temperatures in the world, maybe with the same job. Like here, you don't make shit, but if you go a state over, you make bank. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just, but then just because you making bank in that state, the cost of living might be higher. So it's like you still not seeing your money, even with, you know what I'm saying? Like you still not really seeing your money. It's still going on to the same shit. So I just want to conclude this shit, wrap this shit up. You know what I'm talking about? With the flex right now for people, I feel shouldn't be. I'm gonna grind harder. It's more so the tapping, like resting before you just completely collapse and just kill over. You know what I'm saying? Choosing a lot more peace over your pride, protecting your attention and where you're putting your attention. You know what I'm saying? Or you putting your attention into these apps, or you putting that shit into something, you know what I'm saying, like your marriage, like your relationship, like that girl that you know love your dirty draws and you ain't even doing right. Like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you choosing to spend time with your kids still on that phone? You know what I'm saying? Do your kids have 30 minutes of your time unattended? You know what I'm saying? No phone, no bullshit, no outside, nothing. Y'all just kicking it. You feel me? And also, this is one big thing: saying no without apology. Like, it's okay to tell motherfuckers no. It's okay for a motherfucker not to think you're the nice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just had to do the shit. Like, shit be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers will lie on you quick too. I would love to say that. Motherfuckers will lie on you quick. Oh, I talked to so and so. You ain't fucking talk to me. You did not talk to me. So it's like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, make sure y'all keep that no shit in y'all vocabulary, please. Keep that on standby at all times. A good no is great for the soul. Real shit. But I just, please, y'all know what I'm learning the same shit, and I'm trying to incorporate the same shit. Rest isn't quitting, it's necessary. Focus isn't laziness, and boundaries aren't selfish in the least bit. They're your necessary survival skills to make sure you're okay. You know what I'm saying? So, if some point in this coming week, you know what I'm saying, you feel behind, take a breather, pause. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you're adapting to all this shit in real time, to some shit that keeps shifting like technology. You know what I'm saying? Like, slow down, pump the brakes, chill out where you can, and always choose your clarity over chaos. You know what I'm saying? And don't let this exhausted ass world convince you that you're failing or you ain't doing what you need to do. Or because, like Kim Gates said, you watch a motherfucking highlight reels. Like, you're not seeing they day to day. You're not seeing the wake up, the bad. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to make it look as sweet as possible for the gram. You know what I'm saying? For social media. But in real life, it may not be that. They just basically can live another life on the social media. You know what I'm saying? And just because the motherfucker live in a certain way, don't make them necessarily a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had to go through something to give. You feel me? I just leave that at that. You know? So, remember, we still in this shit. Remember, we 3 days in, 26. Try to do what you can to better your each day a little bit at a time. Remember, your ass is still here. Remember, you matter. And most of all, don't let this shit trick you out your position. Probably way further than you were last year, and probably you got a better start. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit the ground running type shit. So, y'all, I hope y'all understand and comprehend what the brother was trying to say. I appreciate y'all for following through with me, man. Thanks for listening to me. Get some of my shit, you know what I'm saying, off my chest. So, if this is how y'all feel, let me know in the comments. Hit me up. Subscribe, like, share, all that shit. Shit, chop up a few videos for your boy. I ain't tripping. Make me an anime music video. Because Lord knows I need one. And I ain't got skills just yet. But we're going to see what happens in 26. And see what we're going to put out first for these beats. So, till next time, peace and hair grease. Take it easy.